Hi everyone, this is HSK Level 1 course. Today we are going to learn Lesson 8, 第八课我想喝茶我想喝茶 which means I'd like some tea. Okay, now let's move on to our first part, warm up. Consider 6 pictures and 6 words. Now let's first focus on the words. First one is 钱七元钱 it means money. Next one is 米饭摸一米伏案饭米饭 it means cooked rice which we can eat. Okay, 米饭. Next one, 杯子 we are really familiar with it. It means cup or glass, right? 杯子. Next one is 茶 we also know what it means too. And next one is 中国菜 also really familiar with it. And last one, 汉字 yes, we've learned it before, 汉字. Now let's try to fill in the blanks. I will give you 10 seconds because there are so many words we've learned before. Okay? Okay, time's up. Now let's see the answers. First one, 钱, which means money. So which one should be 钱? The F, right? F. And next one, 米饭, cooked rice. That is C. And next, 杯子, the cup is A. And next one, 茶, which means tea, is actually B. And next one, 中国菜, obviously it is D. And last one, 汉字 is E, Chinese characters. Okay, Chinese characters. Now let's move on to our next part, which is text and the new words. Okay, let's look at this part, the new word. First one is 想, 西洋想, initial 西, the final 央, and the tone, third tone, 西洋想, read after me please, 想, it means to think, to want, and to would like to do something, 想. So you want to do anything, you just put that verb after 想. This is the structure. Want to do something, 想 do something. Okay, for example, if you want to eat, then it is 想吃. 吃 is eat in Chinese. And if you want to drink, then 想喝. Okay, and if you want to read the books, then it is 想看书, right? 想看书. Okay, this is 想, to want, to would like. And next one is 喝, read after me please. 喝, it means to drink, 喝. Okay, try to say if you wanna drink water, then it is 喝水. 水 in Chinese, it means water, okay? 水. 喝水, okay, 喝水. So you wanna drink is 想喝. Next one is 茶. It is a noun, it means tea. Although we just learned it this day, but actually we come across this word many times before in the lessons before. Okay, this is 茶. Read after me please. 茶, it means tea. So try to say drink tea. Drink tea is 喝茶, right? 喝茶. Okay, so if I want to ask, what do you drink? Then I will say, 你喝什么? And the structure of it, we will still put the person, put the subject at the beginning of the sentence, right? 你, and we will put the predicate after the subject, 你, which is 想喝, 你喝什么? Okay, 什么 is the object of 喝什么 means drink what. So if I want to say what do you drink, then it is 你喝什么. And if I want to say what do you want to drink, then it is 你想喝什么, right? 想喝什么. We just need to put 想 before the 喝, okay? 你想喝什么? 你想喝什么? Now let's try to answer this question. I drink tea. I drink tea. Okay, I drink tea. How to answer this question? It is 我喝茶, right? 我喝茶. Okay, next try to say I want to drink tea. I want to drink tea. Then it is 我想喝茶. 我想喝茶. Okay, very good. Very good. 想喝茶. Here it is 想喝茶. Okay, next one. 吃一 吃, read after me please. 吃 it means to eat. So to eat, if I say I want to eat, then it is 我想吃. Okay, let's see the last new word of text 1, which is 米饭. 米饭. 摸一米 for 案饭. 米饭. It means cooked rice. And in this 米饭, 米 means rice. 饭 means meal. So the meal made by rice, which is cooked rice. Okay, 米饭. So try to say, I want to eat 米. I want to eat cooked rice. I want to eat cooked rice. Okay, so we will put the subject at the beginning of the sentence, which is 我爱. 我 want to eat is 想吃. 我想吃 cooked rice is 米饭. So the sentence is 我想吃米饭. 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 Okay, very good. And if you want to just say eat some meal, eat meals, then you can just say 吃饭. This 饭 here is enough. 吃饭, eat meal, 吃饭. And try to say eat Chinese dish, eat Chinese dish. Eat Chinese dish. How to say that? It is 吃中国菜. 吃中国菜, right? 吃中国菜. Okay, we've learned 中国菜 before. Okay, next one. Try to ask a question. What do you eat? What do you eat? The question, what do you eat? Try to answer it. It is 你吃什么? 你吃什么? We will try to use this interrogative pronoun 什么 more often, okay? 你吃什么? What do you eat? 你吃什么? Okay, then if I say I eat cooked rice, then it is 我吃米饭. 我吃米饭. Okay, try to ask another question. What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Then it is 你想吃什么? Yes, it is the same structure as the 你想喝什么 we've said before. Okay, 你想吃什么? 你想吃什么? Okay, now let's try to read these new words from start each 4 times. 3, 2, 1. 想喝茶吃米饭. Okay, very good. Now let's move on to our text. I will read it and please listen carefully. 你想喝什么? 我想喝茶. 你想吃什么? 我想吃米饭. Okay, let's see the text sentence by sentence. First sentence is 你想喝什么？你想喝什么？ This means what do you want to eat? Okay, we can see here is the 想 plus the verb structure. 想喝means want to eat and be answered. 我想喝茶。想 plus the verb I want to do something. 想喝茶 I want to drink some tea. I'd like some tea. And A asked again. 你想吃什么？想 plus the verb 吃。想吃 what do you want to eat? And B said 我想吃米饭 I'd like some cooked rice. 想 plus the verb 吃 So we can see in this text we are practicing 想 plus the verb this structure, okay? 想 do something. 想 do something. Okay, now let's try to read it from the start, okay? Read after me. 你想喝什么？我想喝茶。你想吃什么？我想吃米饭。Okay, now let's try to read it in the row. I will be A and you will be B, okay? 你想喝什么？你想吃什么？ Okay, let's switch the role. I will be B and you will be A. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 我想喝茶。我想吃米饭。Okay, very good. Now let's move on to our text 2. Let's see the new words first, as usual. First one is 下午。下午。Read after me, please. 下午。It means afternoon. They try to say today's afternoon. Today afternoon. It is 今天下午 okay 今天下午 we blend 今天 and yesterday and tomorrow before in last lesson okay 今天下午 is today afternoon and try to say yesterday's afternoon it is 昨天下午 okay 昨天下午 Next one, try to say tomorrow afternoon. It is 明天下午 right? 明天下午 Okay, very good. 今天下午昨天下午 and 明天下午 Okay. Now, so 下午 is afternoon. 下 means down. And let's try to say this one. Try to guess this one. 上午是 on 上 means up. 上午 If you don't know what this word means, so try to guess. 上 means up, 下 means down, and 下午 means afternoon. So 上午 means, what does this mean? It can mean morning. Yes, it means morning. 上午 means morning. 上午 morning. Okay, so 中午 中 means middle, so 中午 try to guess. It actually means the noon. Okay, 中午 means the noon. 上午 morning, 下午 afternoon, 中午 the noon. And there is other way to express 上午, express morning, which is 早上. 自熬早是 on 上. Okay, 早上. I will write it here. 早上. Okay, read after me. 早上. Okay, this is morning. Another way to say morning. Next one is 商店，商店，诗昂商，德彦店，商店。Read after me, please. 商店，商店，商店 means shop, store, shop, store. 商店。So try to say go to the shop. Go to the shop. This structure we've learned it before. It is to go to somewhere is 去 a place, right? 去 a place. So go to the shop is 去商店，去商店。Okay, 去商店。And if I say 你去哪儿？你去哪儿？ then it means where are you going? 哪儿 means where. 你去哪儿？ Go where? Where are you going? And try to answer it by using 商店。你去哪儿？ So when we are using 商店, then I will say I will go to the shop, which is 我去商店 in Chinese. 我去商店. Okay. Then try to say I want to go to the shop. I want to go to the shop. Then it is 我想去商店。我想去商店。想去商店。Okay, very good, very good. Next one is buy. Buy, which is used in shop. This verb is used in the shop. It is 买 买 买. Read after me, please. 买 买 is a third tone word. 买 it means to buy, to purchase. 买 so to buy a cup is 买杯子买杯子 okay? 杯子 is here. 杯子 cup. For a 杯子一字杯子 Z is the neutral tone. 杯子 read after me, please. 杯子杯子杯子 a cup, a cup. So when I want to say buy cup, it is 买杯子买杯子 okay? And when I want to say a cup, then what will we say? We will use the number first and then put a measure word after it, and then the noun we want to describe, we want to say. So, 1 cup. When we translate this word into Chinese, then it should be 1 measure word cup, right? So it is 一 measure word 杯子, and the measure word is here, 个一个杯子. Read after me, please. 个 It is a very general measure word in Chinese. It is used at before the nouns which don't have the specific measure word for it. So 一个杯子 means 1 cup. Now this is the new words, and try to say what do you buy? What do you buy? This is a question. What do you buy? Try to say it. It is 你买什么？你买什么？ Yes, by using this 买 we just learned 你买什么？你买什么？ Okay, try to say I buy a cup. I buy a cup. I buy a cup. Then it is 我买. First we will say the subject 我 me 我 and then the verb 买我买 and a cup is 一个杯子一个杯子 and please pay attention to the 个 here. When we are learning it individually, it is a fourth tone syllable. But when we are using it as a measure word, it is usually neutral tone. So it is not 一个杯子, it's 一个杯子一个杯子. So in this phrase, 一个杯子, there are 2 neutral tones. One is 个, one is 子, okay? 一个杯子一个杯子. Read after me, please. 一个杯子一个杯子. Very good. 一个杯子. Now let's try to read these new words from start, each for twice. 3, 2, 1. 下午下午商店商店买个 个杯子杯子 Please pay attention to this 下午 is a third tone and it is in the disyllabic collocation, so we should read it as a half third tone, okay? Half third tone, 下午. Now let's move on to our text. I will read it and please listen carefully. 下午你想做什么？下午我想去商店。你想买什么？我想买一个杯子。Okay, let's see sentence by sentence. First one, 下午 it is a time word, it means afternoon, right? Afternoon. And 下午 here, and here is our subject. 你 you want to do something. You is the subject of this sentence. And 想做 means want to do something. We just learned 做 means to make, to create, and it also has other meanings, which is do something, okay? So 想做 is want to do, and 什么 is an interrogative pronoun, which means what. So this sentence actually means what do you would like to do in the afternoon, okay? What would you like to do in the afternoon? And the answer, 下午 time word again at the beginning of the sentence, okay? At the beginning. 下午 and 我想去商店。你 the subject of the sentence, want to do what? 想去商店 to go to the shop. 商店 shop. Okay, we can see this 下午 is put before the subject, okay? Before the subject. But sometimes they can also put after the subject. And we will talk about it later, okay? Later. Next one, A said, 你想买什么？you want to 买 which means buy. Want to buy what? What do you want to buy? And B said, 我想 I want to buy a cup. 一个杯子 Okay, I want to buy a cup. Now let's try to read it from the start, okay? Read it from the start. 3, 2, 1. 下午你想做什么？下午我想去商店。你想买什么？我想买一个杯子。Okay, let's read it in a row. I will be A and you will be B. 3, 2, 1. 下午你想做什么？你想买什么？ Okay, let's switch the role. You will be A. 3, 2, 1. 下午我想去商店。我想买一个杯子。Okay, very good. Now let's move on to our last text, text 3. First, let's see the new words as usual. The first new word is 知恶这 Read up to me, please. 这 actually is not that new for us. We've come across it before. It means this, okay, this. And when we are going to say here we've learned it is 这儿, okay, here, 这儿, okay. And when we are learning this, we need to learn that. That in Chinese is 那 use your nose, okay, 那 okay, 那 means that, okay. And if I want to say this is cup, how to say it in Chinese? This is cup. Then it is 这是杯子. Don't forget about the 是, okay? 是这是杯子. This is cup. 这是杯子. This is cup. 这是杯子。So try to say, what is this? What is this? Try not to use the structure of English. Try to use it in Chinese. We've talked about it before many times. In Chinese questions, we will still usually put the subject at the beginning of the sentence, put the people at the beginning of the sentence. So it is 这是什么 Okay, 这是什么 Okay, try to say this is cup is 这是杯子 And when we are trying to make a question about this, then it is 这是什么 We can see we just replace this specific noun into an unspecific one, unspecific interrogative pronoun, which is 什么这是什么 which means what is this? What is this? So when I want to say what is that, then it is 那是什么 right? 那是什么那是什么 Okay, so now let's try to say this cup. This cup. This cup. Is it just 这杯子这杯子 No, it is 这个杯子 Okay, 这个杯子 We will put 个 in between 这 and the major word 个 and the cup 这个杯子 So when we are describing something, we might use this structure first 这 and then a major word and then the noun 这个杯子 Okay, 这个杯子这个杯子 and try to say this person is 这个人 Don't forget about the new words we've learned before 这个人 and the student this student is 这个学生 and this teacher is 这个老师 Okay, it is the same as 那 When we want to say that thing, then it is 那 plus a major word plus a noun, okay? So when I want to say that person, then it is 那个人 that student 那个学生 that teacher 那个老师 Okay, 那个老师 Very good. Now let's move on to next new word is here, 12th. It is 多少多少少多少 Read up to me please 多少少 is neutral tone Okay 多少 It means how many how much 多少 Okay, next one is 钱 We've seen it in the warm up 钱 It means money 钱 money So how much money Try to say that How much money It is 多少钱 Okay, how much money 多少钱 Okay, next one is 课外快 Read up to me please 课外快 It is a unit of money the same as yuan is the unit of Chinese currency renminbi Okay, yuan So 1 yuan is 一块 Okay, 一块 Don't forget about tone sandy of e It is before the first tone word, so it changed into second tone. Okay, 一块 And 块 is also means some block or something. And today we're just going to learn the meaning of major word, a unit of money. So when I say 一块钱, then it means the same as 一块. Okay, 一块 Okay, now read up to me each word twice. 3, 2, 1. 这多少钱快那 Okay, now let's move on to our text. I will read it and please listen carefully. 你好，这个杯子多少钱？28块。那个杯子多少钱？那个杯子18块钱。Okay, let's see. First one, 你好, which means hello, hello, 你好。这个杯子 this cup, we can see 这 plus a measure word 个 and a noun 杯子，这个杯子 this cup 多少钱 how much is it? So this means how much is this cup? How much is this cup? It is 28块28块 28 元 28 元。那个杯子 that cup 那 plus 个 measure word and plus 杯子那个杯子 that cup 多少钱 how much is that cup? And B said that cup 那个杯子18块钱那个杯子18块钱 that cup is 18 yuan 18 yuan. Okay, now let's try to read it from the start. Read after me. 你好，这个杯子多少钱？28块。那个杯子多少钱？那个杯子18块钱。Okay, please pay attention to this 你好 because there are two third tones together, third tone syllables together. So we will change the first third tone into second tone. Okay, 你好，你好, and the next 好 is a half third tone. 你好, it's not 你好, it's 你好，你好。Okay, now let's try to read it in a row. I will be A and you will be B. 3, 2, 1. 你好，这个杯子多少钱？那个杯子多少钱？Okay, let's switch the role. Please start. 28块。那个杯子18块钱。Okay, very good. Now let's move on to our language point part since we've finished our text. Okay, so first one is the modal verb 想 想 it means want to do something, want to do something. It is always used before a verb to express a hope or plan. So the structure of 想 is the subject plus 想 and plus a verb. It is somebody want to do something, someone want to do something. And the negative version of 想 is 不想不想 the subject plus 不想 plus a verb. Okay, now let's see the examples. First one, 我想学汉语我想学汉语 What is the subject of this sentence? And 想学 actually is the modal verb 想 plus a verb 学想学 want to study. And want to study what? 汉语 which is Chinese. Okay, next one. 明天我想去学校看书。明天我想去学校看书。Tomorrow, 明天 I want to go to school. 想去学校 want to go to school. 想去学校看书 to do something. And in this sentence, we can see there is 去 plus 看. There are verbs in series. Okay, verb in series. We've learned it in last lesson. Verb in series. 去 a place plus a do something. Okay, do plus do something. 去学校看书 two verbs two verbs. 明天我想去学校看书 Tomorrow I want to go to the school to read books. Okay, the last example is 我想买一个杯子我想买一个杯子我 me want to 想买 want to buy 一个杯子 a cup. I want to buy a cup. I want to buy a cup. So these are the examples of this structure. Now let's try to make the sentence by yourself. First one, I want to drink some tea. I'd like some tea. It is, I'd like some tea is, 我想喝茶。我想喝茶。我想喝茶。Okay, next sentence. I don't want to eat Chinese food. I don't want to eat Chinese dish. Then it is, 我 plus this 不想 right? I don't want to eat, so 不想我不想吃中国菜我不想吃中国菜 I don't want to eat Chinese dish. Okay, this is the modal verb 想 Okay, now let's move on to the interrogative pronoun 多少多少 Okay, 多少 is used to ask numbers larger than 10, larger than 10. Okay, and second, the measure word after 多少 can be omitted. Okay, and it is always used in the money to ask about the amount of money. For example, 多少钱 how much is it? 多少钱多少钱 Let's see the example. First one, 你们学校有多少学生？你们学校有多少学生？你们学校 your school有 have 多少 how many 学生 students. So how many students do your school have? Does your school have? 多少个学生 And we can see the 个 is in the bracket, which means it can be omitted. 多少个学生 is okay, and 多少学生 is okay too. 多少学生 Now let's move on to next one. 你有多少个汉语老师？你有 you have 多少 how much 汉语老师 Chinese teacher. So it is how many Chinese teachers do you have? How many Chinese teachers do you have? Last one is 这个杯子多少钱? It is from the text, this sentence, which means how much is this cup? How much is this glass? 这个杯子多少钱? Okay, now try to make a sentence. How many Chinese books do you have? How many Chinese books do you have? Let's assume you have more than 10 Chinese books. Okay, how many Chinese books do you have? We will put a person at the beginning, right? You at the beginning. So 你 and then the verb is 有你有 How many Chinese books is 多少 and Chinese book is 汉语书 So 你有多少汉语书你有多少汉语书 How many Chinese books do you have? So this is the interrogative pronoun 多少 Now let's move on to next one. Is the measure word 个 and 口 For these two measure words, 个 is a general measure word in Chinese and it is usually used before a noun without a specific measure word of its own. For example is 三个老师 three teachers. It is the number plus the measure word 个 which is 个 and plus the noun. Okay, number and noun. So next example is 五个学生 five students. Okay, the last one 一个杯子 we are familiar with it. It means one cup 一个杯子 Okay, next one is the measure word 口 It is usually used for members of our family, to count the members of family. Okay, if you've forgotten it, please go to lesson 5 to check it. Okay, 六口人 for example, 李老师家有六口人 李老师 teacher Li, and 家 means home, our family, and 六口人 六 means 6, so there are 6 people in teacher Li's family, 6 people. Next one, 你家有几口人？你家有几口人？ It means how many people are there in your family? 几口人 It is, we can see there is the number plus the 口 and plus the 口 and plus the 人几口人 how many people? Next one, 我家有3口人。我家 my family have 3 people. 3口人，我家有3口人。Okay, this is the matter word 个 and 口。个 is a general one and 口 is used for count family members usually. And there are some special occasions, but we are not going to talk about it today. Okay, now let's move on to next language point, which is the expression of the amount of money in Chinese expression. The basic unit of renminbi, which is the Chinese currency, is yuan, 一元, yuan is second tone. And in spoken language, we actually don't use yuan that often. We use kuai more often, okay, kuai. 课外, kuai. For example, first one is 1元, 1元, 一元, 一元. We will usually say 一块 instead, 一块. So when you are buying fruit or vegetables in the shop, then you can hear when you ask how much is it, they won't tell you 一元 or 20元, they will tell you 一块, 20块, okay, 一块, 20块. Next one, read after me, 五元, 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 okay, and 五块, 五块, 五块. Okay, next one, 10, 10元, okay, try to read out me, 10元, 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 and 10块, 10块. Okay, next one is 50 yuan, which is 50元, 50元, read out me, 50元, 50元, okay, and 50块 is the same meaning, so read after me again, 50块, 50块. Last one is 100, 100, which is the biggest one in Chinese currency, 100 yuan. Okay, read after me, 100元, 100元, read after me, 100元, and it is the same as 100块, 100块, okay, 100块. So this is the expression of the amount of money in Chinese. We use kuai in spoken language more often, and when we're writing, we will use yuan. Now let's try to fill in the blanks by using the information we've learned today. So first one, 明天我想去 what by what? 明天 tomorrow, and 我想去 is I want to go. So here is a go, then we will put a place here, right, a location. And 买 means buy, so 买 something here. And here we actually can put in a time word, 明天 tomorrow. So try to say tomorrow morning, noon, afternoon, anything you want, you can put inside. So for example, I will answer the question, 明天上午我想去商店买杯子 because here are 2 cups in the picture, okay? 明天上午我想去商店买杯子. Okay, next one. 今天我想吃want to eat something. And so for the 2, we will put the place after it. Place and the location. And 看, because in the picture, this person is reading books, so it is 看书, right? 看书, okay? Let's put 看书 in it, 看书. And 去 where? 去 where? So where can we read books? Library, we didn't know it, how to say it in Chinese, so another place is school, right? So let's put school inside, which is 学校. So the sentence can be 下午我想去学校看书。下午我想去学校看书。Okay. Now last one is 你好，请问这个杯子？请问 we've learned in last lesson it means excuse me, asking things in a polite way. And 这个杯子，这 plus a major word plus something. This cup. And here is the price. The hint is about the price. So we're asking about the price of the cup. So how to ask about price? 这个杯子多少钱 ？OK， 这个杯子多少钱 ？Very good. So this is the answer of it. 你好，请问这个杯子多少钱 ？Okay, these are the exercises for today. Now let's move on to our disyllabic words, the collocation in disyllabic words. So today is about the third tone plus first, second, and third and fourth tone. Okay, let's see these four words. First one is 手机, which means mobile phone, 手机. And let's see the pitch here. So first we can see this third tone here is really starting from the pitch 2. And it fell to pitch 1 and it didn't rise up. Okay, it's 手. It's like this, 手. And 机, this first tone is really high at the fourth pitch. So it is 手机. It is a half third tone. Read after me, please. 手机. It means mobile phone. Next one. 手镯, it means bracelet. And we can see this one 手 is still half third tone, right? Half third tone. 手机. And this one is 手镯. Read after me, please. 手镯. Okay, next one is watch. This watch. 手表. And we can see here, the first third tone is changing to second tone because when there are two third tone come together, we will change the first one into second tone. This is the tone sandy of two third tones, okay? Second tone, and the next one is half third tone. So read after me. 手表. Okay, last one. 手套. We can see this one for 手套. This 手 is still half third tone, right? And 套, fourth tone, nothing special. Read after me, please. 手套. So for this one, third tone with other tone, it is still, we should pay attention to the third tone if we should change it into half third tone. And when there are two third tones together, please pay attention to the tone sandy. Okay, now let's try to practice this. Let's practice this part, this line, okay? Okay, because there are two third tones, so we will change the first one or the first one into second tone, right? So read after me. 雨伞. Okay, first one is second tone and second one should be half third tone, okay? 雨伞. Next one is 美好. Read after me, please. 美好. Next one is 洗澡. Read after me, please. 洗澡. Okay, last one is 表演. Read after me, please. 表演. Okay, now let's move on to next part, which is the single component characters. Let's try to write it. First one is 少, 多少, 少. It means small, okay? Small. And it is opposite to many, 多. And it actually looks like 小, which means small. Okay, now let's see how to write it. So first we will write a short vertical and then two dots and then a left turning. Okay, try to write it with me again. Vertical, two dots and then a left turning. Again, vertical, two dots and then a left turning. This is 少. it is a third tone. But when we are talking about 多少, then it is neutral tone. Okay. Now let's move on to next word, which is 个. 个, the general measure word, 个. You can see it actually originally meant one individual person. You can see this one looks like this. And now it looks like this. We can see this part is still a person, right? 人, it is written like this. And if we put a vertical after it, then it becomes 个. Now let's see how to write it. First is a left turning, and then a right turning, and then a vertical inside it. Don't link it, okay? Don't link it. Try to write it with me. Left turning, right turning, and then a vertical. Left turning, right turning, and then a vertical. Really easy. Okay, now let's move on to next one, which is the structure of Chinese characters. Part 3. Last lesson we've learned left, right, and left, middle, right. These two structures. Today we're going to learn up and top and bottom, top, middle, bottom. These two structures. And let's see the example characters. Okay, first one we can see. Obviously, it is top, bottom structure. So first one is 是, means to be, 是. Let's see, we can separate it from here, right? Up in the top, it is this part, this particle, and in bottom is this particle. We can clearly separate these two parts, right, from middle. And next one is 爸, 爸, which means father, 爸, father. And we can see, we can separate it from this part, okay? So first in the top is this, and in the bottom is this part. We can separate it from here, two parts. And there are no other gaps in between, so we cannot separate this and these two parts into another parts, okay? This is about top and bottom structure. Now let's see, next one is top, middle, bottom structure. So first one is 茶, we just learned it, it means tea. So for this tea, we can see first is this part. This particle is 草, 字头, this particle. And then we will write this part, right, which looks like 人, the human. And then we will write this part. So it is really obvious we can separate it into 3 parts, right? 3 parts. The next one, it is 高, which means high, tall. Okay, let's write it and we can see how to separate this. So first is a dot and then a horizontal, and then this thing look like a mouth, 口, and then this part. So try to tell me, can we separate into 3 parts? Yes, obviously, this part, and this part. And this is a radical. We won't separate the dot and the horizontal into 2 parts, okay? This is a individual radical, okay? This is the top, bottom, and top, middle, bottom structures, these two. Okay, now let's move on to the last part of today, which is 2 radicals, 2 new radicals. One is 金字旁, one is 口字旁. 金字旁 is about 金, which means the metal. 金means gold and metal, okay? 金字旁, so it is about metal. So first, let's see the example character. First one is 钟, 钟, it means clock. So in 钟 is actually clock, is actually made of some metals, right? Metal. So we can see in the left part of 钟, there is this 金字旁. Okay, next one is 钱, money. We all know in ancient time, money is not paper. Monies are made by some metal. So 钱has also this radical, which is 金字旁. Okay, 钱 still has this radical. Next radical is 口. 口 means mouth. 口 means mouth. So it is usually related to mouth, related to speaking, related to mouth. So first is 吃. We are really familiar with it. It means to eat, to eat. And eating is about using your mouth. So here we can see the radical 口, radical 口. Next one is 喝, to drink. So we can still see the radical 口 here, 喝, drink. Okay, these are the two Chinese radicals, 金字旁 and 口字旁. Okay, so these are all for today's lesson. Thanks for listening. Please try to practice the new words and the pronunciation of these new words and try to write the single component characters after the class. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye-bye.